Today's video is brought to you by Hex Gaming. Let me ask you a question. Do you need that competitive edge in that first-person shooter, third-person shooter? Are you just getting straight clapped by the competition? Or how about that raid in that console MMO? Do you need something to give you some ease for your next cooldown, make your rotation a little bit simpler? You need some customizable buttons? Or do you just want a flashy controller? Visit Hex Gaming today and use promo code TNEC127 to get 5% off anything you order in the Hex Gaming store. That's hexgaming.com. Use promo code TNEC127 at checkout to get yourself a discount. Enjoy the video, guys. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is TNEC127 and welcome back to TNEC FPS. And guys, enjoy the gameplay in the background, and big special thank you, special shout out again to Ratloop Canada. They're the ones who hooked me up with copies of Lemnis Gate for PlayStation and Xbox, but that's old news. You guys have known that by now when I first covered the game. But you know, just in case, I want to be safe and throw that disclaimer on in there. So enjoy the gameplay in the background. By the way, you guys are seeing Lemnis Gate currently played on the Xbox Series S, and I'm not sure if it's running at 120 FPS. That's what I have my console currently set to, but it's definitely going a higher frame rate than 60, and it feels way buttery smooth. Now, I have this silly problem where my PS5 can't do 120 FPS because of my capture card. My Xbox can, because I can force it into 120 FPS mode manually. So, yeah, it feels like a lot smoother of a frame rate than when I was playing on my PlayStation 5. So, I can't confirm whether or not it's 120. I don't know the exact specs and stats for Lemnis Gate on console, but anyway, that's not the point of today's video. So, what I want to talk about today is, the future of Lemnis Gate, and do I think it's going to survive against the other shooters and stuff like that, because Lemnis Gate had some pretty big booms. It did perform some pretty good numbers, especially during its beta phase. I believe it was one of the most watched games on Twitch for a good time during its beta. They got some bigger streamers involved and stuff like that, but Lemnis Gate has definitely dwindled down, died down some. There's even creators and other players in the Discord, talking about which playlist is the highest, which one's the lowest, which one has more or less player counts and all that fun stuff. And I don't want to go to say that Lemnis Gate is dying or anything like that. The game is definitely not dead, far from dead. It's out on every platform, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. No Switch version, unfortunately. It's got cross play, no cross progression. And one silly thing is players cannot group up between platforms. You can only do private matches on multiple platforms with your friends. So if you want to play with your friends, you and your friends still have to be playing on the same platform. You can just matchmake with other players from other platforms, which kind of, defeats a good point of purpose of crossplay. So I really hope they change that and soon. That's one of the silliest things I've ever seen. Like, that's something that needs to change ASAP. And I do feel like that one issue turned a lot of people off. I know it turned a lot of my friends off because I was playing on PlayStation at the time. Majority of them were playing on Xbox. Now that I have it on Xbox, a lot of them are just like, we'll check it out eventually. So, if that did that to some of my friends, I can imagine what it did to some other people. But I just feel like Lemnis Gate is kind of being done in the wrong way. And I want to provide an example about this. Like, especially, shooters right now and, hero shooters or anything unique ideas. Sometimes live service or games that are, going to be constantly built upon is the best way to go for some of these games. And I think Lemnis Gate is a game that needs to consider that route or that option. Now, I'm not saying, it has to be a live service game. I'm just saying it's going to need continuous updates. It's going to need more content if it's going to survive, because, there's a lot that, that needs to be done. Now, Lemnis Gate offers a decent amount for the package and price. Number one, you can play it free on Xbox Game Pass on Xbox or PC, which is awesome. It offers a good chunk of maps, a good chunk of characters for the type of game that it is. And, but it doesn't offer much more than that. The progression in the game is very bland. The outfits that they offer for the characters that you have to grind for, I'm going to be honest, the outfits suck. They're just a bunch of reskins. And, there's just a lot that they really need to consider and change with this game, and I feel like it would benefit, as a game that gets content added over time. Add more maps, add more weapons. The game's like a fun, like turn-based chess-style FPS. Why would you not want to add more characters and keep growing on this idea? You build this whole unique world setting and structure of first-person shooter with no plans to expand on it. When you look at it that way, in my opinion, it just sounds silly. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying, the game needs to be a live service game and all that stuff, but I just think, some updates over time and additional content will definitely help the game, along with, some changes, like, for example, better outfits and better matchmaking. They've done some weapon balancing, they've worked on some different things. I believe, Deathblow's, gun recently just got some type of change. I don't remember what exactly it said in the patches, but a lot of these characters are unique. They have different personalities. They're really cool. Tons of voice lines, great voice acting. The character models are really cool. The setting and everything is so unique. Like, the thing I just wonder is, why would you not want to build upon this? Why would you not want to expand this? Why would you not want to make this something more? This isn't, to my opinion at least, this isn't the type of game where you just develop it, sit it there, let the world play it, and then, you just do nothing with it. Why would you not want to add more cool outfits for this game? And hell, even sell them. Because it's not like it's a retail game running around for $60. This game's free on Game Pass or $20 on PlayStation. And hell, it's been on sale a few times now. You can even get it discounted for as low as $12 or $15. I mean, people seeing outfits in here for $5 or $10, I don't think they would care too much. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. I know microtransactions aren't the most, smiled upon thing in the world, but I do believe, the game could just gain from it. And I would hate to see Lemnis Gate just stop here. That's just my only thing, guys. But I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments below. But anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like button for me. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good day.